Is it deep?
That's a great shot. It's a
Is it
little...
in? I thought it was in the hole. Can you see it?
Go in.
What?
Did it go in?
Did it go
What'd you
in?
hit? 5 iron.
You still want me, and we will never be apart. I guess I couldn't see just what you meant to me. Get off the phone and sober up, because it's you and me.
It's alright, it looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it?
Beautiful, yeah.
Wow. So this hole's 435. It's just a beautifully straight hole with undulating, really nice fairway, nice big bunkers there, and look at the mountain backdrop. I mean, this is just absolutely stunning.
It's breathtaking.
The fairways are like just carpet, absolutely perfect. 100. I've got a good tee-shot, and I've got 155, and I'm going to hit a 9-iron. All over it. Right one. Yep, middle of the green. It's what they call repair.
Can we just have a chat about this grass?
I know.
It's like
I mean, it's just
carpet.
absolute carpet. I mean,
I've never seen it like this. Amazing.
This grass is like astroturf. It's so perfect.
How do they?
I mean, I'm just getting overwhelmed. It's, I mean, it's just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. The grass is perfectly green. The greens are just perfect. I mean, they couldn't be better, really. They stop when you hit approach in, and they putt so true, so fast, so smooth. Okay, so I'm using my Arcos here. It says it's 452 yards, par 4. I mean, it just looks amazing. There's a bunker down the right. I'm just going to work out what that bunker down the right is, and that's 223 to carry, so that's not a problem. And the one in the distance is 386. I mean, yeah, it's a bit crazy, the distances out here, but that's fine. But I would say it's because Bob's a great player, but he's going to play off the white tees today. So I'm a bit lonely back here, to be honest with you. These are.
Can you put some violin on?
Yeah, I could do. I miss my buddy, Bob. Hello. Oh, there he's holding his club up. Okay, well, let's get it. That's the trouble with buggy golf. I mean, I understand it keeps the pace of play up, but when you have to have a buggy, I like to walk whenever possible, but you know, often when you're in Europe and certainly America, it's all about the buggies. Shame really, but here we go. Left side.
Should we find Bob?
Yeah, there he is over there.
Are you happy? Are you happy golfing?
such a happy golfer.
It's like it's not real, isn't it? It's like it's a film set.
Yeah, totally.
It's so manicured.
Yeah. I mean, we're not talking Augusta here, but I mean, it's accessible. Look at Bob in the centre of the fairway. What's going on?
Centre strip, Bob. There's something to be said for this cart golf.
What's that? Because you're lazy.
Well, I'm lazy. I can just sit and record you while I eat my cinnamon bun.
What, 94? What? Hang on a minute. How long's this hole? How long's this hole then?
There's 200 right there.
I know. I had a wedge in my hand. Does take a bit of getting used to. I'm going to do this on the divot. We'll do a divot one in a minute.
That's the lesser spotted fern. Quick.
Hang on. Hold your horses.
He's going to hate this.
We're coming up the rear.
He's going to hate this. Right, no pressure, Bob.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
What you got?
Okay, so I just stopped off at the little hut there. Freezing cold ice water, beautifully distilled. Distilled? No. Yeah. Free.
Nice.
You know. What is
Bob's
he doing?
he's doing a bit of ball testing.
Oh,
by the
he's
looks
doing
of
some
things.
ball.
Ball isn't going.
You're doing some ball testing.
Yeah, this ball's dead. No wonder it hasn't been going anywhere.
Ah.
That's the problem. Here we go. Ball testing.
Yeah, it's. Oh gosh.
He's up there somewhere in the bushes.
Lost it from the sun.
Look pretty straight.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
good shot. Oh, Bob is on form.
When you talk to me, you talk to my dad.
I fancy one of these little pads, Stu.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah, can
Right,
we get
okay.
one?
Yeah, see if we can get up to 200 subscribers.
Come on, subs. This is an important matter. Ooh, look at that. I'd like to just roll down that. You know, like when you're a
Honestly.
kid and you just go rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I want to take my shoes and socks off and get it in my pinkies.
What are the rules on that? Oh, come on, let's go off road. Ooh. Oh no, not on the hill.
Nice. Well, see, that's why we do those tees, because they were right next to each other. Where's my bush?
How do you like your hat?
I think I've not looked at it yet. I just threw it on and started playing. But thank you. Where's it? Is it from the club?
Yeah.
Ding.
Ding.
What do you got? Like 170? We're off the grid.
We're off the grid. We're off the grid, guys. We're off the grid.
Yeah.
We're in martial mode on our Buggy, so I'm not quite. I don't know what that means, but I'm enjoying it very much.
Are we in a time-space continuum?
We're in something. Come on, Bob.
Ooh. Sweet.
There's a bit of trash over here. I'm going to pick it up. Yeah. I feel bad. Not us.
You mean in the buggy?
Stu's got conscientious all of a sudden.
Should I help his line here?
I only just.
Just doing a little
How's
bit
your
of
trash? Ooh.
picking the trash up. It's alright. It's just a packet of Walkers or Lays or whatever you call them.
What, is that bothering you, the shade close to the ball?
Do what?
This is bothering
No,
you?
not at all, Bob.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. If we...
Reverse it a bit more, Bob. Get it on there.
I'll put it in reverse and hold.
All right. What's the chances then? Just dodgy little upslope.
I like it a lot.
Do we seed this as well? In the rough?
Did you do much to it? I mean, you do.
Yeah, I did do a lot to it. Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it.
Ooh. Gardening. Garden
Our
Stu.
divots disintegrate, and if there was a divot, it would not regenerate. On this
Why? Because
kind
it's
of,
so dry.
on this kind of ground and grass.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's quite funny because the ball goes in this kind of, well, you wouldn't call it rough. I mean, it's like fairway, but not fairway. Carpet. Okay. The number 2 shag pile carpet is quite fluffy, so it sits up quite high. So it does take you a little while to get used to the strike, which is quite funny.
Do you think they're spoiled over here?
Yes, they are. You're spoilt over here, you Yankee doodlers. So 2 of the most important things when you're playing in Palm Springs area, this is one of them, and these are the other one, because it's always sunny and it's really, really dry, which is nice, but plays havoc with the lips.
I'd like to tee up a burger after this.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That was a nice, and you're right.
Oh, sweet. So here's the, this is the 14th at Desert Willow Course. It's absolutely gorgeous par 3, it's 176 yards. And they've got this water hazard, which looks absolutely gorgeous. You see the tees back up there on little kind of plateaus. And the green is behind me here. Very nice, just beautiful course. Great shot.
So we're Mr. Sam down here.
Come here, Mr. Sandman.
Okay.
You guys. Love you guys.
I wanted to do a proper video.
Yeah, so what's this all about?
This is sand that's in here, and this
Just sand or?
just sand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not seed or anything? Or just...
No seed. No
Okay,
seed.
okay. And what happens with that?
It just fills it in, you know.
So you take a divot and you don't replace the divot?
No, never. Not in the desert courses like this.
Just desert courses?
I remember now, the roots are too shallow.
Okay.
Like say, like on your home course, in an area that has precipitation, rain, roots, you have deeper roots, like in your course back home in England.
Sure.
Here, we got nothing. We got shallow, because we overseed, regrow,
Okay.
like twice a year.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
Right, got you.
And when the water hits it, when it just goes right to the bottom, right through the ground,
Okay.
down to the water table.
And so this will then just seed through it. The seed, it regrows through
Yeah.
what's already there.
Yeah, there may be some seed depending on the time of year.
Okay.
And they reclaim on an average, on a modern course like this with proper irrigation, about 80% return to the water table.
Oh, wow.
It's not a great loss.
Okay.
Yeah, not like most people say.
Because the drainage. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
How's the backdrop? Is that noisy enough?
Ooh, yeah.
Lovely.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
could have gone to silent. Oh yeah, you went after that too. Looks good. Is it deep?
That's a great shot. It's a little.
Oh no.
She can really see.
Is it in? I thought, is it in a hole? Can you see
Did
it?
Go in?
What?
Did it go in?
Did it go
Would you
in?
hit 5
Then?
Oh, please be in. That'd be great on to have on camera, wouldn't it?
It really would, yeah.
I mean, look at the state of this place. It's fantastic. You know, it's really is lovely to have so many courses. Palm Springs, I think the last count was 170 golf courses, which is an incredible choice if you guys are thinking of coming anywhere. I can thoroughly recommend it because it's not really expensive, the golf here. I'll get some prices for you in a minute when I get back for this course, but definitely worth a trip. Thumbs up from me. Okay, well, it's a beautiful hole. I've got this habit of doing these things on camera. It doesn't always work out this way, But that was a nice one. 198 with a 5-iron. Nearly getting the drinks, boys. Nearly getting the drinks.
Okay, we on the 18th?
Yeah, on the 18th. Lovely looking par 5. 5:36, so not too long. Here we go. Swing, Bob. Oh, look at 18.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you're gonna miss.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to try and draw it away from that water then, if I can.
Yeah.
Because the ball's a bit below my feet on the chain. Let's see what we can do.
Oh. Well, you were able to do it, weren't you? I didn't see how it landed.
It's about 10 foot, 12 foot. Dear me. Sorry about the funky finish. Eagle time.
Late break. Easy birdie. That makes 3 birdies on the side.
Yeah.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Oh, what a lovely course. Lovely day.
And that was
Company could have been a bit better.
Stop there.
So this is what I call quality practice facilities. There we go. Gorgeous chipping range there. Nice putting green. There we have it. On grass. We're overlooking the beautiful 18th up here, and this is Bruce Nation.
correct.
And he's the marketing manager of the complex here. So we're just going to kind of grill him a little bit about the golf course and what you can expect if you come along to this course in particular. So thanks for your time, Bruce. So what's a bit of the history of the golf course? I mean, when was it designed and built?
Well, it was built in 2007. We opened in 2007. We originally opened with our Firecliff course being our first course that we opened. And then about a year later, they finished the Mountain View course. So we had the two courses by the end of 2008. Clubhouse was built in 2010. So we're going on just over 20 years. Last year we had our 20th anniversary for the facility. Both courses were designed by Michael Hurdson and Dana Fry. The Firecliff course is more of a player's course, a little bit more challenging, a little more championship, and then the Mountain View, which is no snore. It's a really good golf course as well. It's a little more of a resort course, a little more, not as many force carries off the tee. Quite a few, a little bit wider fairways, a little more turf.
Not as designed that way to complement the other one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we wanted to make sure that both sides would get. A fair amount of play, and some people with the higher handicaps. I kind of steer my higher handicapping groups, so with a lot of toward Mountain View, a little bit more pleasure, a little more fun. Don't have to carry the ball as far. It can be quite intimidating. Some of the areas where you've got a 150 to 180 yard carry over desert waste areas before you get to anything green. So that's kind of, I'm sure you saw that while you were out there.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I mean, I think it just frames every hole so beautifully. The desert wasteland and the various lakes and things. It's just like it really fits your eye nice, which is beautiful. Great, and the weather's perfect. I mean, what?
It's pretty hard to beat. We get about 6 days of rain a year, and I know that coming from the UK, that's probably like 6 days a week sometimes. At times, and for sure a month at least. Every month you probably get at least 10-12 days of rain. So that's one of the things that's nice about traveling here is you generally, as opposed to going to Florida or some of the other places in the States where you may get rain every day. Pretty consistently. So we don't get a lot of rain. We don't have a lot of really cold weather. We do get hot in the summer. The summer times are kind of our off season. So
this is November.
November is
So
pretty cool. This is a cool day. I mean,
Yeah.
this is not too hot for us. It's probably about 85, 86 degrees. So
What kind of prices can they expect to come here for your courses?
depending on what time of day that you play right now, you're anywhere from $90 up to max out about 160. If you play Twilight, you can go out for Twilight at 65. Unfortunately, you won't finish a round, but later in the day we do have what they call a sunset rate.
Sure.
We go for like $65. So anywhere from 65 to 160 right now. When we go into our peak season, which is starting in January, it'll go to max of 185. So if you play peak time between 9 and between 8 and 11:30, you're going to be like 160 to 185,
Sure.
and then after that, our Twilight starts at about 115.
That's fantastic.
And then in the summer, if you want to come in here and deal with the heat, we get sometimes 110, 115 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it gets
So-
pretty toasty, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets pretty warm, but we
But you can
we
play
can play
early,
for
right?
$45 in the summertime at times.
Oh,
So
wow.
the-
Oh, that's good.
we still keep our course in great condition in the summer as well.
Yeah.
So it's not quite the condition that it's in now, but considering the heat and what we get,
Yeah.
it's in pretty good shape. So.
And you must go through some water one way or another. So how does that...
We're 97% reclaimed water, so we don't really tap into the water table.
Okay.
We have a 1 million gallon bladder over in our maintenance area where we get water from there, and then all of our lakes are on pump systems. They pump from lake to lake to lake, so
Yeah.
we do use a lot of water. Obviously, this time of year, whenever we're reseeding, we always reseed in October and November.
Sure.
So courses are a little more scarce that time of year because
Yeah.
we've got reseeding going on. So.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's
I mean, you expect, when you play in Europe, the courses do get very dry, and visually you see the dryness. I mean, I can't imagine the watering system that you must have throughout the whole course. There must be sprinklers everywhere, which I didn't even notice when I'm out there, but they must be every 10 feet.
Yeah, we have a pretty extensive system. In fact, we're upgrading it all the time. We're always looking for more ways that we can save water. There's a lot of new technology and irrigation out there now with the sprinkler heads that distribute more, and they save water. They don't waste as much. You don't have as much runoff.
And so it all goes on at night. It starts when
Most of the watering, this time of year goes on at night, except for during the time we're overseeding, which we'll have one course going down for overseeding in another week. It actually goes down Monday, so a few days. So.
Well, I think that's great. Thanks for that information. And if you guys are in Palm Springs, there's nearly 130 golf courses in Palm Springs, and it's not a huge area, really. I mean, how wide is Palm Springs?
It's probably about 40 miles, and 40 miles one way and maybe like 15 the other. So, I mean, it's pretty...
I mean, it's the place to go. I really believe that. And the deals you can get in the summer, if you can put up with a bit of heat, for a few weeks, that's also incredible trip. So thanks very much. Thanks for your help, your information. And
for your time.
I shall put some links up. And so hopefully come along and meet up with these guys and book your party as soon as you can.